Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Well, thank you so much guys. Alright, so yes, update again. Alright, Hubert, thank you so much. Okay, so yep, thank you so much guys. Bradley, CK, Fab, Joey, Trin Aiden, 还有 Bradley 哈，你们好，你们好。Alright, so Flora, Carol, Roger, Phoebe, Riano, and Ivan. All right. Okay, so today we are actually still updating on some Ukraine and between Ukraine and Russia. All right, so bombing is still going on, and unfortunately, I think a few minutes ago we still see that the news was reporting that some explosion from this airport, Lviv airport. So probably things are still going on. I think it's very poor thing over there. Okay, so I'll give them our blessings. But however, over here, okay, let's focus back on our trading over here. Yes, over here. Hi, Wang Zhiyu, ni hao. All right, so over here, Aussie CAD. Yes, Aussie CAD over here, huh? Okay, looking at this Aussie CAD, tentatively, all right, it has actually gone into the bear. However, it did not successfully break down into the support, from the support to into another section of bear, and it seems like it's really quite tough, and because Aussie is still going quite strong over here. All right, so let's abandon this first. Okay. Okay, we shall stay away from Aussie CAD for a moment. All right, so buyers, we are still looking into this zone, whereby this zone is still the transition over here. All right, so the transition over here. Okay, oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm so sorry, there's no chart. Okay, all right, so yeah, okay. Oops, something went wrong. Give me a minute. All right, okay, yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay, maneuver into the wrong screen. Okay. All right. Yes, I'm now in the, yeah. Okay. Yes. Oh, everything's all right for Philippines. Okay. Okay. Good. All right. Okay. The rest, I think the rest over here. Okay, should be good. Okay, everything is good. Okay, thank you, CK. Thank you. Okay. 好了，那么来我们来看一看。All right. So let's take a look at this. All right. So over here, just now I was saying that Aussie CAD, it did not break down into the bear zone over this area. Okay, look at my white color crosshair. Okay, so over here, this area, okay, tentatively it is not working well. Okay, so it did not actually fulfill into the bear. So it hits on the support and it did not break, and it continued to go on the bull. So now let's see. Okay, for this zone here, over here is this zone. Okay, we are actually entering into the transition over here, correct? Okay, so they are still trying to enter into transition and break further up. Okay, so this is one of the signal we should be looking out. Okay, and over here, I will advise that buyers, if you want to buy, I think probably it's not a good time as well. Okay, as for seller, we have to stay away. Definitely have to stay away. All right. Okay. Buyers, because right now it's going into the transition. Once you get into a transition with a new support, then we will be able to buy. Okay, that will be so much better. All right. Okay. So over here, Aussie franc. Let's take a look at Aussie franc. Aussie franc over here, yep, is still in the bull. Like we have been looking at it for so many days. Okay, since November until now, you are still in the bull run. Okay, the buying market, the buying strength is still very good. So tentatively, all right, it's entering into the bear zone. Okay, we shall see if this bear zone will have anything next week. So tentatively this week, no buying, no selling, to be sure. All right, because Aussie tentatively is still going very strong. All right, a lot of brokers right now, they are also going for so-called leverage. Okay, they are leveraging on their risk onto the Aussie. Okay, so they are actually placing a lot of bets on the Aussie to continue the bull. All right. Okay, so we will flow with the big boys. So Aussie yen is still on the buy side, is still in the bull. So no selling for Aussie yen. Aussie Kiwi, well, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good to sell just for the past few days, but after it hits on the support and now it's still heading back into the transition zone. So no for selling, but buyers. Okay, if you want to buy, this shall be the resistance level that you should be looking out for, with 50 to 60 pips to go. However, this reading may not be accurate, okay, because we are in the transition area, whereby the transition area where I always mention this is a place with a lot of turbulence. So perhaps sellers, you have to stay away for sure. Buyers, you have to be careful. Okay. All right. So for Aussie dollar, once again we are into the bull. All right. So from the bull over here, and now it's starting to move higher support, and this higher support has been tested once, that is not breaking. That shows how strong the bull can be. So it's going to go for another bullish run. For buyers, congratulations, you have about almost 100 pips to go. So just hang on with H4 over here. All right, just take a look. H4, we are very near to the resistance right here. Okay, this resistance, all right, once it breaks through the resistance with a buying signal, okay, another red and green candles supporting above the resistance, it will be very good to buy. Okay, all right, so tentatively we are still looking forward for buying over here for buyers. Okay, all right. So tentatively over here, then we are still moving. We are still moving on the buy, so no selling right now. Okay, all right. So since Aussie is moving to the north, so Euro Aussie, basing on the common theory over here, it should be selling, correct? Because it's a cross pair. Okay, so by looking at this, we still have plenty of space to sell. Okay, yeah, plenty of space to sell, huh? Okay, very much. Okay, let's see where shall we place it. All right, one touch, a lot of turbulence over here. Well, okay, so this part here. Okay, so this, all right, so by looking at this, well, I see that there's still a lot of space to go. Holy, okay, I guess this is good. Okay, so I think over, right, so yeah, this is estimation. Okay, so we will sell Euro Aussie. Okay, straightforward, huh? All right. Okay, we will sell Euro Aussie today. Okay, let's take a look where are the support and the resistance level. Okay, so yes, the trend is coming back in the bull. Sorry, it's in the bear. Okay, over here, let's take a look. Okay, tentatively by looking at this is the support. Okay, and we are nearly away from. Oh no, we are about 50 pips away. Okay, 50, which is good. Okay, so tentatively by looking at this over here, and we have a resistance and onto this area. Yep. Okay, this area of resistance. Okay, so let me take a look in H1. Okay, H1 has been this is the support. Okay, let's see, there's one support here, and this support has been tested once and break it. All right, so this is the resistance level. Okay, so this is the resistance level, but again is that, let's take a look over here. We have 30 to 40 pips, correct? So waiting for it to go up and test on the resistance. All right, wait for it to test on the resistance over here. Okay, and then we will have a chance to sell. Okay, so this is the support that have been tested. So support become resistant over in this area, then we will have a chance to sell. So however, will there be any chance that it can just build up a new resistance? Okay, probably is also, if there's a new resistance below here, okay, below this area, and can we still sell? I will say actually not really. So Euro Aussie is already in the selling mode now. If we are going to enter for a selling now, it's going to be a chase. So cut the chase. Okay, let's go straight to the resistance, then we start selling. All right. Okay. I believe the retracement is coming back very soon. Okay, so let's wait for a retracement before we actually start selling. Make sure you have a resistance below like this. Okay, like this. Okay, so that it will be a great sell. Okay, all right. So Euro Aussie. Okay, so I'm going to put this into my watch list, and also come again with EURCAD. EURCAD today we are in the bear. Okay, looking at this right now, we are going to retest the support. Okay, so retesting the support. So that means to say we have some support level to break over this end here. Okay, so now over here we still have about 30 pips to go. All right, so the resistance level is pretty high. One level here. Okay, this is one of the resistance level here. Another created one here. Okay, so let's see in H1 over here. H1, we have one eventually become a support down here. Tested, set up, and a break over here. And now we are heading down on the support down here. Okay, so we have a support. So over here, now this support. So very likely, okay, let me put this up here. Okay, so this is a support. Can you see there's a support here? All right, this area of support. Now this area of support, it has been break, and now EURCAD is going back to retest this support. Can you see over here the support has been set up, tested, and break here. Okay, so now it's breaking. Now it's coming back to retest immediately. Now you may have a entry point. Let's see. Okay, right. Yeah, I'm in a different time zone. Okay, so let's see. Okay, since over here we have a support, tested, and break. So coming back here, let's see. Our resistance is right here now. Okay, so it's now testing on the resistance already. All right, if I narrow down this, it has been tested. So EURCAD is testing on the resistance right now. So probably this resistance is going to be tested, and it may form a new resistance below, and it will start to continue the selling. Okay, it may continue the selling, okay, over here. So let's see. Okay, let's wait for a little while. We have about 30 pips to go. So EURCAD, okay, over here. By looking at EURCAD over here, it looks more to have space to go because it's going for a retesting of the bull zone. So EURCAD can be quite potential. All right, it's just about when is the time to sell, when we have a new resistance below this support, which become a resistance level. All right, so EURCAD, please make sure, okay, EURCAD, please make sure you be patient to wait. Okay, I'm going to put EURCAD into my list. Well, Euro Pound, same thing, I'm going to stay away. Okay, so Euro Yen, very obvious, is onto the buy. So onto the buy here right now, we are heading north, we are heading to the buy. So anyone who want to buy Euro Yen, okay, you have to pay attention to the resistance level. Okay, resistance level. The previous support over here, and it has been break, retested again, and now we are into the resistance area here. So this area of resistance is tough. Okay, so buyers, if you want to buy, make sure it breaks the resistance above. Then with a new buying signal above the resistance level, then you start buying. Okay, for euro yen, the price will be about 131 with 900. Okay, so that will be the price. Okay, around there's a area of support. So please make sure you have break the resistance before you buy. Okay. All right. So now euro kiwi. Now again, we are still in the selling mode. Okay, we are still in the selling mode. Plenty of space to go. All right. So selling mode now in the bear trend. Let's take a look. Okay. And let's take a look. Pay attention to this support. Okay, the support here has been tested once. Okay. Wow, this support has been tested a few times. Okay, so let's see. How many pips do we have? We also have about 70 pips to go. All right, so let's take a look. Where is the resistance? Okay, there's a previous support has been tested a few rounds and finally it breaks. So this will become the resistance over here. So it's very clear. There's a support tested, finally it breaks. Correct? Okay, yesterday has been tested so many rounds, finally it being break. So right here, taking a look over here, since the resistance has already run one round, okay, it has already run one round. So over here, we have another round of support that become a resistance as well. Okay, so it's much lower. Over here, I would say that probably we have to wait for a little while because there's one support here. Okay, there's another support over here. Okay, and this support tentatively is breaking. Okay, tentatively, by looking at this is at the verge of breaking. So the candle opens above the support level, and now is testing to break. Well, prices went below. Is it considered a break? Not yet, until it opens a new candle below the support area. Okay, once it opens, very likely it will come back, okay, to form a new resistance. Make sure you form a new resistance below this support level of 1.60682. Okay, 1.60682, around there, right? Okay, it depending on the which broker you are using, so the price will differs a little bit because of the LP they are using. All right. Okay, so right now, okay, I would say that Euro Kiwi has a good chance to sell. All right, but we have to be patient for it to retrace upwards with a new resistance, then I will start selling. Okay, so looking at M5 right now, M5 is going up to retest, forming a lower resistance below the support area, which is a good sign as well. Okay, so let's wait. Okay, let's wait for a little while if it's coming back to retest the support. Okay, and forming a new resistance below the support. Okay, below the support, okay. So I'm looking at the next hours. Okay, next 2 hours, the fastest that you can go. Okay, probably the next 2 hours you will start to sell. Okay. Okay, so that's for Euro Kiwi. Then I'm going to put Euro Kiwi into my watch list. All right. So okay, so now let's move again to Euro Dollar. Euro Dollar. All right. Euro Dollar has a sign of, okay, there's a Euro Dollar. What we are looking out here is that this Euro Dollar now moving up with a higher support and continue to move further up. Am I right? Okay, so by looking at this Euro Dollar, looking at the whole trend over here, it should be a bear. Am I right? It should be a bear, but it has been retracing up for the past 4 days. So probably it's actually looking out for this support that become a resistance. Okay, over in this area. All right. So let's check. Okay, let's check in H4. Am I correct here? So as you can see, the support has been tested. Okay, set up the support here. All right. So now tested again, and finally it breaks and retested the previous support that become a resistance and went down all the way. Correct. Now it retracing upwards, tested the previous support, which actually become a resistance. Now it's swing down again. So now again, this wave, it has swing up to test the resistance again. All right, so now take a look at this part here. It's not the theory by knocking how many times that eventually it will get weaker and weaker, but it should be read as how each time when it started to retest the resistance, is there a higher support, and now it's still building a higher support. Now it is still building a higher support towards the resistance, which means it's still a sign of strength to buy, and breaking of the resistance is quite high. Okay, the breaking the resistance is quite high. Of course, high doesn't mean that it will confirm break. Okay, it may also means that at times it will still be retesting, and if it's not working, then it will start to slide. All right. Okay, so I guess for euro dollar, if we want to sell, I think probably we have a long way to go. Okay, so not really a long way. Okay, because I would say it's only about 24 pips. So I guess it should be much easy to wait. All right, probably on the second half of the day, euro dollar will start to sell. Okay, so buyers who want to grab the opportunity to scalp for these 24 pips, yes, you may, but just watch out for the resistance level. All right. Okay, so how about pound Aussie? Pound Aussie, same thing. So pound Aussie, well, it has coming down so harshly yesterday, okay, because of the news in the evening, okay, for GMT +8 in Asia. So let's take a look. What are we looking out for tentatively? Is on the support. Yes, we are still looking out for a selling. All right, and over here we have the support has been break, and the resistance remains below the support area that give us a new resistance. This is a new resistance. Okay, it's not support become resistant. Okay, this is a new resistance. All right. Okay, so over here, by looking at this part here, H1, all right, H1. So H1 over here, when the support is tested, break over here, now, as you can see, it forms a new resistance level, and the price retest this new resistance level, it has been rejected. Okay, it has been rejected over here. Okay, to be exact. So can you see, this is what I always say. This part is what I always say. All right, let me highlight it out. Okay, so that you can see it clearer. Okay, so this part here, this is what I meant by, if there's a resistance or there's a support that has been break, okay, then it should be coming back to form a support below the support area, and it will still remains a resistance to continue the selling. All right, so pound Aussie, we are looking out for a sell. However, we are very near to the support area. Okay, about 10 pips to go. So I want the same thing to happen, this same thing to happen below the support area. Okay, to below the support area, and that will give you a very good selling profit. Okay, so pound Aussie, yes, take note. Okay, if that happens, okay, if that's my plan, if it goes with my plans, okay, then that will be a great one. All right. Okay, so remember, like yesterday we have a program, okay, over YouTube live, talking about this. So make sure it fall into the structure, into your plans before you start trading. All right. Okay, so pound CAD over here. Now pound CAD is going into my bull zone. Correct, this bull zone. Well, in the bull zone, is it good to sell? I guess it's not really that favorable for us to sell. Is it good to buy? I would say probably yes. Okay, but have to be careful. Okay, so let's take a look over here. It's a lot of turbulence will happen within this area, okay, of support. So this area of support is very strong. Usually, you know, when you see my live analysis for so long, okay, my forex trading plan over here, you can see this green dotted line. The green dotted line is actually the support within the trend. Okay, but when I have things like why do I have all these green solid bar here? Okay, all right. I will mark out the strongest support area that we will be facing a lot of turbulence in this area. So in forex trading, you must identify which stage is the normal, is a support in the trend, or which area is the strongest support that may have a reversal. Okay, so this is also very important. All right. Okay, so yes. Oh, you met me on the street in Victoria. Okay. I guess you right, maybe. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so now let's see. All right, over here. Then by looking at this POWCAD, I'm going to give this a miss today. All right, guys. So I'm not going to do anything buy or sell. Okay, no buying, no selling for POWCAD for me today. All right. Okay, so let's move again to pound franc. Okay, pound franc. Right. Let's go again to pound franc. Now, pound franc. Okay, by looking at this pound franc, we are actually moving to downwards. Am I right? Last year, okay, we are having a lot of ranging. It's so easy to grab the profits when it's up and down, up and down. We are in the ranging stage. Am I right? But now it's actually moving downwards slowly. Okay, moving downwards, but with a huge retracement. Okay, the retracement go up this way, come up this way. Okay, go up and come down with about 300 pips and go up again. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so this is fantastic. Now it came down, right? But now pound franc over here. Are we in the bear trend? Are we in the bull trend? By looking at the whole trend, we are in the bear. Am I right? We are in the bear. But is it a good time to sell in the bear? Okay, so let's take a look. All right. Is it a good time to sell in the bear now? All right. So I will say that let's check. Will there be enough space for us to sell? Okay. I would say that tentatively the answer will be yes, because the resistance, okay, now it forms up a new resistance over here and a new lower resistance right now. Okay. But in this 4-hour session, all right, this session is being tested, and we are waiting for the next session, or perhaps within the next few hours you can start to sell. So let's take a look. How many pips do we have? We only have about 20 over pips to go. 20 over pips. All right, so support. Yeah, okay, so now in H1 is the place that we are going to check, will this pound franc giving me a new selling cycle to the support level and test, and will it break? Okay, now we are on the resistance. So let's take a look. It should be looking good. All right, it should be looking. However, if you can see in H1, once they tested the resistance, it came down until here only, and now is going to test the resistance once again. So let's take a look. We have only about 8 pips to go. So what we can do over here, pound franc, yes, indeed, we do have a selling opportunity, because over here it's testing on the resistance. Now it's testing on the resistance. So all I can say is that pound franc, if we want to sell, okay, we can sell. Okay, we can. All right. We are able to sell, but we can only go for a scalp. Okay, a scalping strategy, no other strategy. All right, so unless it breaks, then too bad. Okay, then we're going to close this. We're not going to focus on this anymore. All right, so when you are trading, you got to know the situation, and you must know what are the strategy that you are going to apply into the plan for that particular pound franc example. All right, so that you know your direction very well. Okay, all right, so pound franc, if there's a chance to sell, I will only do a scalping over here. All right, okay, so how about pound yen? Now let's move pound yen. Pound yen over here, by looking at this, now we are from the bull heading to the bear, coming back here, going in, retest the bear and coming down here, but unfortunately it becomes a higher support from the bull market. So now it's into the bear again. So I urge everyone to stay away, because it's into my bear zone once again. All right, you may not be able to see it. Let me shrink down and you will take a look. be able to see. So now it has been hovering around this area. So let's hold on. Next week we may have another chance to sell. Okay, we may have another chance to sell. That is a lot of pips to sell next week. Okay, so this week let the pound yen take a rest, and we have more currency pairs focus. All right. Okay, pound kiwi, pound kiwi. So how about pound kiwi? Pound kiwi, by looking at pound kiwi over here, pound kiwi right now, we are looking at the selling. It's in the bear market. That's right, it's in the bear market. So in the bear market right now, what we are going to experience is that selling is possible, correct? However, we have to take a look if there are any support and where is the resistance that we should be looking out for. All right, so let's take a look over here. Let's zoom in. Support is obvious, it's over here, and the resistance is actually coming down over this point. All right, so are we very near to the support? Yes, we are. So tentatively, by looking at this, okay, we have about 20 pips before we hit on the support. Okay, so 20 pips before we hit on the support, that means we are actually very near. Can you see that 20 pips for pound kiwi is very small? All right, so be patient to wait for it to break the support with a new resistance below, then we start selling. Okay, then we'll start selling. All right, so it's something like pound Aussie. This is the point that this is the kind of a selling signal that I want below the support area. Okay, all right, so that's for pound kiwi. Okay, so pound kiwi I will be very keen to sell, so let me put this into my watch list. Okay, pound kiwi. So let's see, pound dollar. Let's take a look. Next thing for pound dollar has actually went into the bear, so very good to sell. However, is it a good day to sell? In the bear market, probably we may be also experiencing a retracement. So a retracement will end when it meet up with a resistance, because in the bear, it's good to sell at the resistance because the resistance will turn stronger. Okay, so now the resistance remains the same. As for the support, okay, it should be around the same. Okay, let's see. Okay, so same thing. The resistance has created here a new resistance. Now it went down, supported, and it comes back as a V shape. Okay, can you see a V shape? A V shape, it means it's a resistance. So now, looking at this, a lower over here, a lower price over here, which is a higher support from the bull, correct? Because of this wave is moving upwards. Okay, it's moving upwards. So now it become a higher support, and over here building up a higher support. So higher support, it means a strength to buy, also means that a high chance to break the resistance. So from the resistance over here to the support, we have about 30 pips to go. So let's check over here. We are so near, all right? We are very near to this resistance right now. Okay, so I guess be patient for it for pound dollar retest. Okay, after retesting, if it's not breaking, you have a chance to sell. Okay, you have a chance to sell. Okay, here you have a chance to sell. Then from here to the support, we have a 27 pips. So okay, so pound dollar is I would say it is still, we still have a good chance to sell. So let's move this support further up so that we will be able to see. All right, this support from the current price to the support, we have about 23 pips. Okay, so let's wait 15 minutes or 10 minutes more, okay, to see if there's a new selling signal for us. All right, so pound dollar, I'm going to put this into my list as well. Okay, so pound dollar looks good to sell. All right, so let's move again. Okay, so to dollar CAD. Okay, dollar CAD. Dollar CAD over here, by looking at dollar CAD, is moving higher support, and now higher support. But this higher support over here has changed. All right, so the support has went down, okay, a little bit more. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed out here. There's a support here. Okay, we have a support here. Okay, so yes, the support tested and break. Yes, today it breaks. Wow, it breaks. Okay, so let's check in H4. Wow. Okay, we have missed 8 hours ago. So too bad. Never mind. Okay, so over here, as you can see, the previous support level, okay, the previous support level, all right, and now this support level, and now it has been tested and break, tested and break. So naturally, this will become my resistance, correct? Okay, so by looking at this, I'm going to move the resistance level down to here. Okay, so there will be a good chance for us to enter for a selling. So support level, let's see where's the support level. Okay, let's see support. We have a support. Okay, quite good, quite a good space, dollar CAD. Okay, so tentatively by looking at this dollar CAD, we still have plenty of space to go. However, I'm meeting up with one support level here. Okay, there's a one support here. Okay, so tentatively by looking at it is breaking. All right, so let me place this support level up again here. Just now the support down there is actually another support. Okay, so now currently we are experiencing one support. Okay, so if okay, this support, let's say in M5, okay, in M5 now it's going to test the support. If it's not breaking, okay, if it's not breaking, forming a new selling signal, yes, you can start selling. Okay, that's for dollar CAD. Okay, dollar CAD, huh? All right, so I'm going to put dollar CAD into this. All right, so yes, dollar CAD, that's right. Okay. Okay, so how about dollar franc? Okay, dollar franc. All right, dollar franc tentatively by looking at this is into my bear zone now. So I'm going to skip this because honestly speaking, if I'm going to sell, not much. Okay, because the previous all this resistance is very consistent that form up a support. Okay, so buyers, if you want to buy, okay, you can take note. Okay, the buying signal is coming soon. All right. So if there's a buying signal over here, yes, you can start buying. Okay, you have about 26 pips to go. Yeah, about 26 pips. All right, for buyers. So dollar franc, we will give this a miss, huh? Dollar yen. All right. So dollar yen is very straightforward again. All right, it should be going for a buy. All right, it should be going for a buy. So dollar yen, I will be looking for a buy signal. Okay, so buying signal has passed for the past 16 hours yesterday. So I'm going to wait for another one. Okay, if there's a retracement to retest, then to form up a new buying signal, then I will start buying. All right. Okay. So now let's move again to Bitcoin. Bitcoin over here. So Bitcoin has been very stable over on the supports now and is still moving upwards. Okay, and now it's still coming down for a little bit. Okay, that little bit. Okay, and now it seems like it's trying to form a higher support. Okay, it seems like forming a higher support, huh? So looking at this again, 48 is highly possible, but the first target, I guess, according to the reading over here and some projections, okay, over here, Bitcoin is looking out for 45. Okay, 45 is about 45 here. All right, so 45 is highly possible. Okay, we are still looking out for 45. So yeah, 45, yes, it's 45. Oh, just nice, it's on the resistance. Okay, so buying, like I said, Bitcoin, I will only go for a buy. I won't be selling anyway. Okay, all right, so yes, that's all for today. Let's see, what do we have? Euro Aussie, Euro CAD, Euro Kiwi, Pound Aussie, Pound Kiwi, Pound Dollar, and also Dollar CAD. All right. Okay, so these are all the currency pairs that I'm going to sell. All right. So today, okay, it's on Friday, and we are actually on a very safe Friday to trade throughout. Okay. So guys, you have plenty of opportunity to grab your profits, but all you need to do is to be patient. Okay. All right. So guys, I hope you like this video. All right, and I hope to have your support by smashing the like button, and for new viewers, remember to click on the subscribe button and to ring up the bell so that you get the latest update. Okay, so that whenever I go live, you can be notified. All right. Thank you so much, guys. I shall wish you good luck in your trading, bountiful profits, and also pay some time to my YouTube channel, which I'm going to post out a new weekly journal tomorrow. All right. Okay, it's still in the process, huh? Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. I shall see you next week for more profitable week to go. All right. This week, I hope you have maintained, and remember to share your joy with me. Okay. So see you again. This is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. See you next week. Have a great weekend, guys. Thank you.